Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today, and in today's video we're going to talk about PayPal. I want to do a stock analysis on PayPal because look what has happened in a couple of months, but from 308 all the way down to what, 194? That's almost a 40% decrease. So I want to do a stock analysis and seeing this is giving us an opportunity to buy because I was always interested in PayPal, but I just don't know right now. So I want your opinion as well as I do this video. So guys, can you please like it, subscribe to my channel? I'm providing you guys with so much new content, man. So thank you. Subscribe down below. So let's get into it first. So on Dataroma, like look at the people who own it. Terry Smith, Pat Dorsey. And those are people I respect. They have 12% and 8% in their portfolio right now. And even Train has 14%. So it was a stock on my radar, a stock I was looking at, and that big of a drop kind of opens your eyes because we know what PayPal is. It's basically a digital wallet, a digital payment system that like everyone probably has or uses. We already know it's a two-sided platform service merchants and consumers. So on the consumer side first, provides solutions to help people manage and move money both domestically and internationally. And that's how they make money too. They make money off transaction fees, off actually exchanging your money through different currencies, and that's how they get their money. They get those every transaction you make, they take a percentage out of that. So now they're offering credit services that are accessible and cost effective, facilitate simple secure payments across devices, deliver flexibility with payment options globally and across platforms and merchants. And this is interesting because Amazon is going to start taking on PayPal, right? And we have I own a company called Five, right? Five Below, and they're gonna start taking PayPal as like you're able to use PayPal in stores or online. So that's what's gonna be happening with PayPal soon. So that's how it kind of got on my radar as companies are actually starting to take PayPal more often as they get away from eBay. And this huge decline is all from a freaking downgrade, man. So they downgraded PayPal saying there's so much competition. And that's one of the main things I'm worried about. We have crazy competition with PayPal, and this sector is just exploding, changing so fast. Affirm came out of nowhere and just start killing it. So Affirm is pay now, buy later. So then PayPal had to get on that. PayPal had to start buying a company so they can get pay now, buy later. Square came out of nowhere, and now they got pay now, buy later. So you see all these companies are adapting super quickly just to the new market trends. Facebook has their own wallet now. They're coming up with their own wallet. They might have WhatsApp payment. You have Etsy payment. We have Shopify is probably going to come up with their own payment. There's so much different payment like sections and different companies using Apple Pay. They have already a big monopoly in that kind of section because everyone has a phone, and Apple Pay is just so easy just to take out your phone and just use it. I see so many people using Apple Pay, so it's just like, damn, like PayPal has so much competition. But the one thing I can hang my hat on PayPal is that it has already like 300 million plus users already, annual users. So that's one of the crazy competitive advantage that PayPal has. It has already a network of merchants, a network of customers. So you know that network is still there of customers and merchants because a lot of people see PayPal as a huge benefit to use because they're providing all of this content, credit, digital wallet, QR codes, payment in like you can actually some places you can do payment in stores. It gives merchants better analytics, so it's helping the merchants as well, better data so they can understand the payment processing and actually get their customers. So that, and they've been acquiring a lot of businesses. Now they're getting into crypto, buy now and hold, QR code checkout. A lot of these companies, man, are going to start using PayPal more often. So Amazon, as I said, is taking PayPal soon, and we're going to have Five Below taking on PayPal soon. So they're developing their payment solutions still. That's what I really like about PayPal. So we see total payment volume growing pretty steadily, like 2018, 578 billion, 712 billion. 936 billion. And this is super key because PayPal wants crazy amount of transactions so they can always take a little fee out of those transactions. And if we're seeing their total payment volume increase pretty steadily like this is a very good sign. On top of that, they have Venmo, and you can see Venmo, Square, Zelle, and Zelle has been going crazy. Venmo is still second and it's kind of making its rounds, and Square is kind of like pretty much steady. But this grew pretty good because of the whole pandemic and people transaction more on their digital wallets. So you can see that going pretty good, and then they're gonna adapt more crypto. So that's something to keep an eye on. And then let's read this right here. PayPal's payment solutions enable our customers to send and receive payments. We operate a global two-sided network at scale that connects merchants and consumers with 377 million active accounts. And that's very critical right now because that's what's going to drive majority of the payment volume. People using PayPal more accounts opening up, and maybe trying to get more from the transactions. So we can see 24% from 2019, 2020 key metrics, 25% from 2019, 15.4 billion payment transactions, and it's gaining share, 936 billion total payment volume. So those are huge benefits that we're seeing with PayPal. But this is the competitive advantage I'm seeing. This is what I said. The two-sided network and its scale and its brand. So our payments platform connecting merchants and consumers enables PayPal to offer unique end-to-end product experience while gaining valuable insights into customer behavior. Our payments platform provides digital, mobile, and in-store transactions while being both technology and platform agnostic. Scale, our global scale allows us to drive organic growth. December 31st, 2020, we had 377 million active accounts, consisting of 348 million consumer active accounts, 29 million merchant active accounts in more than 200 markets around the world. So, and then we have the PayPal brand. So, those are the three competitive advantages, but we have so much competition in this market. I don't know how much PayPal can move going forward because that's the main metric. How much more scale can they get? How fast are they going to grow into the future with all these different competitors? And if you can answer that question, then I think PayPal could be a very good buy. But if you can't, then it's something to pass on. Just looking at PayPal here, like they've been growing since 2016, 70%. 2017, 18, 19, 20, 20%, 18%, 15%, 20% revenue growth. So I see PayPal, and even analysts are giving PayPal 15 to 20%. So it's in that range that you can see probably PayPal growing into the future if competition kind of stays steady. But if competition gets like better, like Facebook, Shopify gets it, like Etsy payment volumes, like all these different companies opening up their market, making more payments, adapting, Square, like I don't know if they're going to grow steady 15, 20% out. And they are estimating at 18%. But their balance sheet is all good. They have a good amount of cash on the balance sheet. They have a long-term debt of like 8 billion, but their cash is generating around 5 billion, so they can pay that off very easily. So when I'm doing my margin of safety analysis, if I assume PayPal will grow 15%, it's a fair price at 124, right? That's if I think it's going to grow 15%. And that's how I have that. So 124. But if I assume it's going to grow at like what, 20%? And I'm going to sell it at like a 40 PE 10 years down the line? PayPal is a buy at $254. So that's a fair price right now. All depending on where you see PayPal going. If you assume it's growing at 20%, it's a buy probably right now. If you assume it's growing at 15% or less than that 20%, it's not a buy. It's not an easy decision. It's not a no-brainer decision in my mind. So I think I'm going to wait to see if it drops more. I think if it gets around 124, 120, I'm going to buy because I need a huge margin of safety, even though PayPal is a strong company and it has a huge network, it has a huge brand. There's so many other competitors coming up, just coming in the sphere. So that's my thoughts on PayPal, man. What do you think about PayPal? Would you buy it now? Do you think it's going to grow like 25, 20% into the future? What's your thoughts on PayPal, man? And that's what I think about PayPal. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna get back to you in the next video. Peace!